Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm going to be talking about what I'm planning on reading for the Reading Quest. Now, if you haven't heard about the Reading Quest yet, or you haven't watched my July wrap-up, I think it was that I mentioned it in, let me give you a little brief rundown. So this readathon was created by this book blogger called, I think her blog is Read at Midnight. Basically what it is it's a video game inspired readathon. So it's going to take place between August 13th to September 10th, and you choose a character and you follow this bingo board around that has reading prompts on it, and for every book/box that you cross off on the bingo board, you get experience points for your character, and every time you read 10 pages, you get a health point, and every time you talk about it on social media, you get health points, and by the end of it, the person with the most experience/health points will win a prize, which I think is just a book off Book Depository, which is still cool because who doesn't like free books? If you want to read any more about what this entails, I will leave the blog post sign up down below. If you are just a audience member/viewer and you want to participate, I'm pretty sure she has a Goodreads group, so I will try to find that and also leave that linked. I'm just really excited about this readathon because I love video games and I love books, so this is perfect for me. Now, if you watched my July wrap-up, I think I mentioned that I was going to be a mage. Well, I actually changed that, and I am now a knight. Mostly it was because I couldn't find a book that I wanted to read that was based off of mythology, which was one of the prompts for the mage, and I found all of the books for the knight's prompts, so I figured why not just switch to a knight. So without further ado, here is what I will be reading for the Reading Quest. So the first reading prompt for the knight is the first book in a series, and for this I am picking Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo because I have been really dying to read this book recently for some reason, and I figured now is as good a time as ever. If you haven't heard of Six of Crows, where have you been? I don't really know what it's about. I know it's just about 6 people who are on this heist, and that's about all I got. So I'm really hoping that I enjoy this just as much as everybody else has. Next up is a book with a verb in its title, and for this I picked Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray. Defy is a verb. It works. The reason I'm picking this one is because I am actually a judge for the YA BookTube Awards, which I am so excited about, and I am judging the sci-fi/dystopian category, so I figured that I might as well get a sci-fi book in there that could potentially be nominated this year. All I know about this one is that it is set in space, and it follows this girl and this boy, and the boy I think is either an AI or a robot or something like that. I don't know, but I've heard good things and I'm really excited to get into it. Now, the next reading prompt was actually really hard for me to find a book for. It is a book with a weapon on its cover. Now, recently, since this Game of Thrones season has been getting so much hype and Game of Thrones is back on social media and everything like that, I really wanted to start Game of Thrones, but that is not a book that you should probably read during a readathon, so I'm gonna set that one off to the side, even though it does have a weapon on its cover. Instead, I'm going to pick Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. She's holding swords and a dagger. Weapons. I'm gonna take it. I just know that it's about this girl/witch who has the power to be able to know if you are lying or if you're telling the truth or something like that. I don't know anything else about this, but I've heard really good things. The next bingo board slot is a book with a red cover, and for this I'm picking Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is like an orangey red, but I'm gonna take it anyways. Again, heard such great things. This book has been raved about everywhere. I cannot wait to get back into more of her writing. This is another one of her adult books, and she's actually writing the sequel to this book, and it's gonna come out I think next year or the year after, I don't know. But I figured I should read this one now and just get it out of my system so that I can focus on other things before that next book comes out. So that's what I will be doing. So this next little reading prompt is the borderline knight/bard, I'm pretty sure. So I'm kind of making my way across, and now I'm going down to the Bards category. So if I manage to get this far, this reading prompt is a book that has a TV/movie adaptation. For this I'm picking Everything by Nicola Yoon, which is probably the oddball out of all of these books that I'm reading because these are all fantasy, and this is the contemporary. Oh well. This was the only book that I found that I kind of wanted to read and also had an adaptation coming out, and I haven't already read it, so this was just kind of my last choice for this category. And the last book that I picked, if I'm continuing down on the line for the Bard, was a book based off of a fairy tale retelling, and so for this I'm picking Cinder by Marissa Meyer because I have yet to start the Lunar Chronicles, and I've just heard really good things, and I still can't believe that I haven't read this series yet, so hopefully if I get this this far, I will pick this one up. And so throughout the bingo board in the very middle, there are also all of these side quests. So if you don't want to read the next book on your little path yet, or if you want to just read a book for a side quest, you can. I've made 3 different books for 3 different side quests just in case I decided to take a chance and try one. So one of these side quests is called Time Warp, which means you need to pick a book that is either set in the future or the past. And for this, drumroll please, I only have one hand because I'm holding the book. I am picking All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. Now you guys are probably wondering, how the hell did you get that book? Because I have been whining about it forever now. And long story short, one of my really good friends that I made on BookTube a while back, Ray, actually sent this to me for my birthday, and I am just going to read it and then I'm going to send it back to her because she wants to keep it. But still, I get to read the arc. I'm so excited. If you don't already know, I'm pretty sure this book is set in Colorado in 1962 or 67, so it's set in the past, and I'm super, super excited. Oh my god! So next up for the side quests is multiplayer, which is pick a book that you would buddy read with somebody else. And for this, it may or may not happen, but I am going to go with Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas because I have been buddy reading this entire series with Keely from Mermaid Keely, another one of my good friends from BookTube. If she's up for it, I will definitely be getting to this book this month. And the final side quest that I planned for was the expansion one, which is kind of read a companion novel or a short story or something that correlates with another book you've read before. And for this, I have to go with Carry On by Rainbow Rowell because I just finished Fangirl, and it's kind of the companion novel to that, and I can't wait to read it. Oh my goodness! I need to read about Simon and Baz. I need to. And so those are the books that I am planning on reading for the Reading Quest. Again, this takes place August 13th to September 10th, and I can't promise I will get half of these books read because I'm starting school and also BookNet Fest, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you're interested in joining or reading any more about it, remember I will leave as many links as I can down below. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Goodbye!